Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's take a look at the encouragement for the day. All right. So I've been busy doing sign readings for the last 2 weeks. And so if you haven't watched, go over to your sign and you could take a look and see if you resonate with that reading. Okay. But I am back to my daily encouragement. Let's take a look and see what's happening right now. My name is LettiSpeaks. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, hump day. Halfway there for those of you that measure your weeks that way. For some of you, this is the beginning of the week. For some of you, it may be the end of the week, whatever that means for you. Let's take a look and see what the encouragement is for us today. I've cleansed my energies, cleansed my decks. Let's take a look. So what is the energies coming in for my collective? We have completion. Let's see, make sure you can see that. Excuse me. Self-discipline and forgiveness. Ooh, 1 second. This is my morning voice. So the encouragement for today is around ending a cycle of some kind. This cycle may have been one either where things have been out of sorts, out of order. Things could have been very unbalanced and confusing even. I'm feeling scattered energy. But it's an ending coming to whatever that was. This could even have been a season where you've held on to things really closely to your heart. And those things could have had something to do with you having aggression or someone having aggression towards you, creating very negative energy, right, around holding on to things that no longer serve you, holding on to memories that keep this energy of anger stewing inside of you. This is a season of releasing. This is really a season of letting go and beginning new parts of the journey, beginning new cycles, right? And this beginning to this new cycle is about taking control. And when I say taking control, I don't mean controlling things. I mean being Lord of your life, being the one who gets to determine like how things turn out. As we all know, decisions that we've made in the past have led us here, right? Just like the decisions that we're making now are going to lead us to where we're going to be in the future. And so now's the time to buckle down, to identify what it is that we want, set the intentions, and start to move in that way. And that movement may very well consist of cutting things out, restructuring things, being more streamlined with our lives and more intentional, right? Being more disciplined. And it also may mean releasing any ought that you may have against others, releasing, even forgiving yourself for, possibly not allowing yourself to have what it is that you believe you're worthy of having. But for some reason, you have not allowed yourself to get to that place or work up to where that is or receive that into your life. forgiveness goes both ways, right? Forgiveness really is for us. And so we forgive others so that we can have peace. In the same way that we have to forgive ourselves. And so these are the energies I feel like Spirit is bringing forward to work with today. Completion, ending things, ending cycles, coming to an end. Whenever there's an ending, that means there's also a beginning starting, a beginning of new things growing, new birth, right? Transformations. And so let's take a look. I feel like this is really dealing with like old stagnant energy that's really just played out. There's nowhere left to go. And so we have to start something new. We have to see something different because we've run out of places to go. We've run out of things to do in this old cycle. It is time for something new, is what I hear Spirit saying. And so let's go ahead and go into the tarot and get more energy here. I don't plan to be here long. I just plan to kind of tap into the energy, pick up on what could be, something that Spirit would be encouraging us about right now, this morning, for the day, maybe even for the rest of this week. We did just celebrate a new moon. And so, was it a new moon? I think it was a new moon. And I believe this was one of the moons that was closest to the earth, right? And so it was a little special. Again, bringing in new energy, opportunities to set new intentions. All right, Spirit, what else? What else, Spirit? All right. Ooh. Should I take these? Okay. Spirit says no, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else, Spirit? So I've had the Ace of Swords that came out just for a second, and the High Priestess peeked out as well. And so for who this would resonate with, I feel like there's a level of clarity that's come in for you about how you need to move forward, about how you want to move forward. And what's left now that you have that clarity is to move. And that move may require a level of discipline. You realize that there's going to be some willpower involved in this, bringing whatever this is that you see for yourself moving forward. We have the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Eight of Swords. And so this is, the Queen of Wands holds a level of empowerment, determination. Like you could be very passionate about what it is that you feel like you need to move forward with. This is Leo energy. You feel very confident too, courageous, and confident and creative. The Queen of Swords is a very beautiful energy to operate in. This is very attractive energy as well. And so I feel like this says that you have the right attitude. You have the right perspective. You also are in the right energy to make this move. It almost feels like, what is that word? There's a word that I love that explains this energy that is unstoppable. Maybe it'll come to me as I finish the reading out. And so the energy coming up today is a beautiful, empowered energy. And then we also have the Fool, which is talking about new beginnings and moving forward with this sense of faith. Not necessarily being very masterful. This is like the beginning level, moving towards a whole new direction, even having a little bit of innocence with moving forward, because you possibly don't have a lot of experience here, but that's okay, right? Because you're coming with fresh energy. You know, sometimes fresh energy can be more valuable than mastered energy. Right? Fresh energy brings in a perspective that allows for growth and expansion, right? You take someone who knows what they're doing, where it is that you're going. They may be very well set in their ways and unable to be flexible. And then you bring in somebody bringing fresh energy that don't have those restrictions, right? They may be able to expand even further than the one who's mastered it, because of their sense of openness and spontaneity, right? Because of their sense of independence in their own thought. And so this is beautiful energy that is available and surrounding you today for this encouragement. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords could definitely relate to things that need to be worked out, things that need to be addressed, mindsets, right? There may still be some things left, right, to be released, things that could possibly cause a snag as you're moving forward. And so these things could be around how you see yourself, things that would cause you to stay in old mindsets, stuck mindsets. But let's get more information. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here? What do we need to know about this Eight of Swords? Ooh, so there could definitely be some reckoning to do. And it does really feel like it has something to do with this forgiveness. It's interesting that it would come out right underneath forgiveness. There may still be some things that need to be reckoned. Some clarity around even possible things that's happened in the past on the way to where we are right now. Things that you need to be clear about as you move forward, even before you move forward, right? There may be some things that need to be worked out, right? Still some healing, some releasing, some cleansing and clearing that needs to be done. There may still be some things that's hidden that you need to see. And if you're not able to see them or address them, they could possibly show up as blocks for you, right? Is what Spirit is saying. And this could also block certain experiences that you're meant to have on this path that you're on right now. And those experiences with the Page of Cups could bring in very watery energy, an emotional fulfillment that you're supposed to be experiencing here. These are energies that would complement your movement forward here. Things like dreaming, being able to dream something greater than what you're experiencing now. This is even being open to new opportunities, surprises, invitations that may come your way. Not feeling like you know everything or you have to know. It's being open, being a little bit, not naive, but being open to discovery, right? Being sensitive and idealistic. It's being open creatively, basically. Realizing that you possibly have a blank canvas before you and you have the brush in your hand, right? Again, anything is possible. But there's a level of reckoning that needs to happen that may be tied to this forgiveness. Again, that could be something within yourself. It could be needing to release oughts against others. The last ingredient when we're actually moving into this very creative, magical space that many don't recognize as an absolute must is love. It's love. If we don't have love, our dreams, our missions could very well be shortcut right in the middle, because there will always be something to block if we're not operating out of love. There'll always be some block that we run into. And so Spirit is making sure that you see clearly, that you're awake, and also with the judgment that you even understand, for many of you, your life purpose, okay? That's very important. What is this Fool here? And so this is new beginnings. We have the Four of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And so this says that you're moving forward to something new. And the space that you're in, there's some level of being unfulfilled. And that's what's pushing you forward to experience something new, something different right now. Something that's going to lead you actually to your Ten of Pentacles. This is legacy energy, long-term success, even something that will bring in retirement for some of you. Or set your own traditions. This has a lot to do with like inheritance energy. And so this is not something that you're stepping into. This is not anything to take lightly. This is heavy, long-term stability type of energy that you're being driven into. And I feel like the Four of Cups says you know what it feels like to be unsatisfied, to be discontented, even for some of you to have an energy of rejection with what it is that you've experienced. And so this is what's driving you to push forward into something of your own and to an idea of your own. Yeah. Let's see, what is the Queen of Wands? This very beautiful, determined, shining light. This shining star. What is this? I really do feel like this is you understanding your power, operating out of your essence. You get the opportunity to do that. And not to feel like you have to align your essence with anyone else's. This is a pure, authentic, independent energy that I'm feeling here. It's clarified by the Hermit, right? That's that independence, and the Four of Pentacles too. And so it really does feel like just understanding what you have, the purity of what you have when you understand yourself in the barest essence of who you are, in your singleness. and valuing that. This is not something that you just give away freely, but this is something that you honor and you value and you hold dearly, almost like in a stingy energy, right? This is not something that everyone can afford, right? This is not something that everyone is worthy of experiencing, of having, right? It's understanding that about yourself, what it is that you contain, what you're capable of, what it is that you hold and represent. And then the hermit, like I said, there's that inner guidance that you have, that independence during this time of stepping into this new season, this new energy, this new beginning with the Fool. There's a level of spirituality that comes along with this, of knowing who you are spiritually as well, knowing how to go within to get the answers that you need and not being dependent on anything outside of yourself. It's operating with the level of wisdom, operating with caution, right? Always not just accepting what you hear, what you see, but there's a level of searching for your truth in that. Inner guidance, searching for truth. And so this is beautiful. I really love this energy for the encouragement for today. So someone's stepping into a new experience, may even be coming to understand themselves more than they ever have before, what they're capable of, what they're worthy of. And where Spirit is leading you as you embark in this new beginning. Let's just get some encouragement as we end this. All right, so let's start with the beginning. We have acceptance, radical acceptance, right? Nothing has to be any type of way. Radical acceptance says, I am so content and sure in myself that I am able to be okay, whatever it is. Whatever it is right now, whatever it will be in the future, I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to flow with it, right? Because things will ever unfold for you. It's ever going to change and excel and expand. So there's a level of flexibility that's needed here. Radical acceptance means you're able to work with anything because you know that in the end it's going to work out for you because of who you are. Radical acceptance, freedom as well. All right, and this is releasing, coming back to that forgiveness that we were talking about. When that happens, when we understand the importance of forgiving, we become free. Remember I said that. It's about you liberating yourself. So Spirit is saying, yes, search your heart. Is there anything that you're holding on to? Find out so we can heal that, so we can really allow you to be free so that you can fly. Look at this bird. So that you can be released from anything that might try to hold you back. Anything that would block you from the good that's coming for you. We want to be released from its bonds. Okay? So Spirit is saying for someone, this is a time to search your heart, to do some soul work, some heart work. It's going to be necessary for where you're going. Then lastly, we have courage. And this is basically stepping into your power, being ready for whatever that comes, knowing that you're going to be able to handle it. And so there's a need to be open and ready and do what is being given for you to do, right? If you're being given steps on, what the next step is, or given steps on how to do or complete a task, or to move up to another level where you want to be, courageously being open to do that, to take the steps given. And I feel like for many of you, that does mean, with this Hermit card, this talks about going within. It talks about going within to get guidance. Now, when you go within and you ask the question, well, Spirit, what do I need to do to bring this into my life? Or what do I need to do to get over this, or get past this, or to grow to this stage? When Spirit gives you the answer, it may not be what you wanted to hear, but it's what you're going to need to get it done. And courage says being open to hear that and to follow the instructions that you are being given, okay? And the Hermit tells me that you are seeking for guidance. That tells me it's not just about this beauty, this outward show with the Queen of Wands. Well, the Queen of Wands could easily get caught up in that because it's such a beautiful energy. It's such a light, right? The Queen of Wands can't help but to be seen, but it's not really about that, right? This is about something deeper operating on the inside. That's where that light is shining from with the Queen of Wands, right? And so we're not talking about practicality. We're talking about spirituality. So be open for the instructions that you're given, and be ready to courageously follow that instruction in order to get where it is that you're going. Be ready to release and realize the flow necessary on this journey that you're heading on to, okay? And that's what Spirit has for you. I also want to read the signs we have here. And so we have the Queen of Wands, we have Leo energy, Virgo energy. We also have Capricorn energy. With the Fool, we have Gemini and Virgo energy. We have Cancer energy, and we have Virgo energy again. With the Eight of Swords, we have Gemini energy. With the Judgment, we have Scorpio energy. And the Page of Cups, we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy, okay? That's the encouragement for today. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope this helps. For whoever this is resonating with, please like, share, comment. Let me know, okay? My name's Letty. Until next time, be encouraged. All right, bye.